Hello everybody and welcome to another episode from the Spirit server. And today we have a lot to do. Last time I didn't have a lot of time. So the only thing I managed to build is this, which is still pretty impressive. I still like it, you know, but now I think it's time to do a bigger project. But again, I don't have a lot of time. It's the midterm season, which means, ooh, wow, that the lag is awful. If we just ignore the lag for a small moment, the thing that it means is I don't have time. I need to study for my midterms because even though I would love to, make these videos for everyone to see on the site of youtube.com, unfortunately, I don't get the views and subscribers to be able to live off this, so I still need to, get my degree and actually get a job later in life. So this project will be technically divided into two parts, because this, right now, today, my plan is to do this. By that I mean fill this gap. To be honest, we built this, and that, but we need to connect it. And I think by building what's going to be here, we will connect it, and later we'll continue it there. One thing that for some reason keeps happening to me on the server is that people just steal from me. Well, they mainly steal from me bone meal. Not only that, someone even stole my bone meal making apparatus, so I may had to make a new one. The fact that someone would even do that is just genuinely blows my mind. However, I'm planning to build something which needs a lot of bone meal, because I have the warped and crimson stem permit. And as you've seen many times, we have the timber data pack on the server, which means when I cut a tree, it falls in its entirety. And it's amazing, and it's one of the reasons I'm able to actually make these videos on time every week, because yeah, I would not be able to do it one video a week if I didn't have that to help me out. And I want to build an automatic farm for warped and crimson wood. And for this automatic farm, I'm planning to build a very little building right here to cover it. But these farms, I want to make the fully AFK version of this farm, which means that it needs way more bone meal than the regular version of this farm. Which means I need a better source of bone meal than the poppies, which are a byproduct of my iron farm. I need something better, and from what I've seen and heard, moss farms are the best bone meal farms in the game right now. And so that's what I'm gonna build. I'm gonna build houses right here, which are mainly for the show, just for show, but inside these houses there will be a moss farm, and this moss farm will be powering the crimson and warped stem farm, which I'm gonna build in the next episode. So you have something to actually, be excited for. It won't be just a random episode from the server. I already collected all the materials necessary for this. And they are right here. In these 3 shulker boxes. And as you can see, I just clicked on it and nothing's happening because lag is amazing. We love lag on the server. And it kicked me out. I love this. So I'm back. I just need to wait for a good 10 minutes. But now I'm back here and I can show you that yes, these free shulker boxes do indeed have inside them all of the stuff I'm gonna need in order to build these houses and the moss farm. So without further ado, let's jump into the time lapse. Let's go! it's done. After the time lapse, I also tried to make a time lapse of me making this, but it literally kicked me like 5 different times during this, so I just gave up because the time lapse would look awful. As you can see, the thing just works it pretty well. The moss farm is really good. Honestly, I cannot believe why did I never do this. Like, it's so good, and I for some reason just never bothered making this, even though it's such a simple design. I did copy the tutorial, and I will leave that tutorial in the description for you to also use it, because it's just such an easy, simple design to build, and honestly, it is so worth it. I did not finish this side of the building because I just need to think of how the building that will just be here will look, and I think I will don't want to just spend the materials, especially the composters and everything, on just building a wall when the wall will in soon enough will just not be existent. I also added this lantern to add a bit of light to this alleyway because you need that. And yeah, that will be all for today, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!